Please. Take your seat. Please.
Thanks.
Pratyush, you introduce yourself.
I'm Pratyush Satapathy. I have done my graduation from OUAT. I did my PG from Indian Institute of Forest Management in PGDFM, Post Graduation Diploma in Forestry Management. I'm a gold medalist. I have interest in public speaking and I find time to contribute to NGO activities, and also I do reflective writing.
You're so good, qualified in many, you have extended your talent at many spheres. What do you mean SEO?
Sorry, sir.
SEO, what is that?
Search Engine Optimization, SEO.
Recently it came up in the newspaper yesterday, day before yesterday. SEO.
Shanghai Cooperative, yes sir, the SEO Shanghai Cooperative Organization, it was established in 2001.
Where it was held last?
It is recently held in China.
Where? In which city?
Sorry sir, I am not
Tianjin.
Tianjin.
Anyway, what is the outcome received by Government of India?
Sir, with respect to SEO?
Yeah, only SEO.
Sir, the meeting was recently conducted. I am not aware about what recent outcome it came, but I'll read about it, sir.
There are two things we received out of that, because one is cross-border terrorism was one of the outcome of that. Everybody agreed to stop it. Second, they wanted to stop this war against Ukraine. Some peace should come up. Mr. Pratyush, you are the forest, management, BSc forestry. You have seen the green gold of the country like forest. People said these are all. Do you believe, this forest, growth in context of these areas and other, it is increasing or decreasing?
Sir, overall, if we look at the scenario in India, in Odisha, it has increased, but at global level, deforestation is prevalent. As per the ISFR report 2023, if you look at the numbers, so the forest and tree cover in India has increased to 25.70%, and in Odisha, we have crossed 37%.
What do you mean by Chipko movement?
So the Chipko movement was to save the trees, where the people who were fighting for the rights of trees, they hug the trees. So when people could come to cut it, they couldn't come.
Who was pioneering this?
Sir, actually, if you look at two movements, the Chipko movements, one is the Bishnoi community that was there, and also in 1970s in Uttarakhand, it was there. So,
who?
Sir, 1971 I don't remember, but the earlier Bishnoi committee was the pioneer. Ancient time.
Please go through that. He is a very popular man. Sir? The Chipko movement of Uttarakhand is a very popular man. You go through that. One film has come in the, recently released. One is Puskara in Odia. Another is Pade Akasa. What are those?
Sir, those movies, first one is the Pade Akasa. It is based on the an aspirant who was trying for civil service, and she lost her legs. It is based on real life story. And the Puskara movie, it was recently news because it won national award for best Odia movie, and in that Sabyasachi Mishra was there. That's and the movie revolves around the story of a seer, and he was a con man. He fell in love with widow. That's roughly the idea that I have.
What do you mean by Atmanirbhar Bharat?
So the Atmanirbhar Bharat means to be self-sufficient in terms of resource management, in terms of manufacturing, in terms of
service. There is a slogan like vocal for local.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So the vocal for local is in today's globalization, the import of goods is there, but we need to focus on the local production of goods and traditional goods. For example, the toys, the GI tag products, so that we can compete at global level. So vocal for local.
Not for this defense products like parts and everything through HAL.
Yes, sir. It also extends to defense sector. In overall all the sector, the primary, secondary and tertiary sector, we are focusing on to be self-dependent.
Recently one industry has come to Odisha.
Semiconductor industry.
Cheap for that.
Cheap fabrication.
And what do you expect, from a ASA worker and a Anganwadi worker?
Sir, the Anganwadi and ASA worker, two are different categories. ASA is accredited social health activist.
Sorry?
Accredited social health activist. So these
Who?
are
ASA worker.
ASA worker.
Okay.
ASHA.
Okay.
They are primarily responsible for implementation of ICDS. The implementation of ICDS. When it comes to Anganwadi, they are involved in the nutrition area of the Satwa program.
The Anganwadi workers mostly under the ICDS.
No.
But ASA workers is mostly for the health activities.
Yes, sir. But ICDS, Integrated Child Development and the
Both are for the
vaccination.
children.
Yes, sir.
Both are for the children. But the ICDS is looking after for the children. After this baby used to come for a, when he used to walk or grow up, then he can come to Anganwadi school for education and some food can be provided by the Anganwadi workers.
Yes, sir. The Satwa.
But prior to birth of the baby, the pregnant mothers and everybody were supported by the Anganwadi ASA workers.
They are responsible for vaccination and promoting institutional delivery. Yes, sir.
Of course. Suppose you became a collector of a district or a DFO, whatever you have seen in the past for your department. A collector, suppose you have a flood came. What will be your modalities of what you can do from the beginning?
Sir, if I am the collector of a district and if I can cite some example, say for example the recent flooding in Subarna.
No. I want, suppose you
Yes, sir.
joined as a collector.
Yes,
what
sir.
you will do? Don't cite anything. You became collector there and you will be dumped in that locality. What will be your action?
So my first action is to identify the area which has been flooded. Second is to immediate relief should be provided in that area. Third is the rescue. The rescue planning should be done. We should also stick to the NDMA plan that we have at the DDMA level. That implementation should be there. Third would be to immediate medical support that can be provided. Fourth would be to further on to focus on the recovery so that later on this situation doesn't occur again.
What do you mean by Kaliya Yojana?
Kaliya Yojana was a farmer welfare program which was announced by the previous government. It aimed at direct benefit transfer to the farmers.
What do you mean by Jan Dhan account?
Jan Dhan account are zero balance account that has been allowed to improve financial inclusion.
What is its utility? Why?
So to improve financial inclusion, to benefit from the DBT so that benefits can be transferred directly to the beneficiaries, to improve banking access and banking knowledge.
That social forestry earlier is there. Now it is one scheme has come, agroforestry. Why it is?
Sir, the agroforestry focuses on the mixing of two components, that is agriculture and forestry. So there is a tree component and there is a agricultural component. So it is only to increase the productivity of the land. First focus is that. Second is to provide a stable year-round income to the farmer. And at the third point is to improve the tree covers so that the climate change can be tackled.
Why government is promoting this?
Sir, the agroforestry is primarily promoted in focus to climate smart agriculture. So this is one area we are focusing so that agroforestry can contribute to that. That is one primary focus. On the secondary reason, definitely providing income to the farmers and the trees. The focus is to mixed plantation.
Or drop more crop. What is that slogan?
That is for PM Krishi Sinchai Yojana. The focus is to provide, to improve productivity for every drop of water that is being used. And we are doing for drip irrigation sprinkler system rather than the conventional flooding system of irrigation.
You are in forest department. We have seen that this what is that vertical cold chain or this what is that, to promote this agriculture that cold what is that to preserve the vegetables cold stores
Cold stores, yes,
are
sir.
not adequately available in our state.
Yes, sir.
What will be your plan?
Sir, there is a recent scheme that has been allowed at every subdivisional level. There will be one cold storage. So we need to focus on that. There are many cold storage which are not functioning to their optimum level. They are mostly defunct. So that is one. Second is we need to implement that lab to land program. So farmers are not aware or at sometimes the cost is very high for the cold storage, so they cannot access it. So we need to focus on the FPOs, farmer producer organization, so that we can reduce the cost of cold storage per farmer.
Why
And
you
that's how
are
we can
unable to
access.
establish this cold chain or cold stores in our state till date? We are procuring from potatoes from UP and West Bengal, but not we have preserved potato in our own state, bearing very few. Why?
Sir, why the cold storage hasn't been established, or the potato show? Sorry.
Cold storage.
So the cold storage has not been established as of now as per the demand of the farmers, primarily because we lacked fund earlier. The focus and thrust only was on the farmers. The post-harvest focus was not there earlier. Right now we are focusing more on post-harvest management to reduce the losses, and hence the new schemes. Earlier it was only concentrated in Punjab, Haryana areas where productivity and production was more, and hence focus was on the post-harvest management.
Pratyush, you have chosen public administration as your option.
Yes.
Any reason? You are from forestry background or agriculture background, but despite that you have chosen public administration as an option.
So the choice for public administration was a gradual one. When I was in forestry, I was introduced to forest certification program, and then I came across a Bhopal process which the IFM developed. Then I moved to IFM, and there I read about the developmental studies management, and I realized the role of government in welfare administration, and hence my interest in public administration.
What is government process engineering, GPS, in terms in relation to public administration study?
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact term, but if I have to make an adequate guess, if I'm allowed to.
Yes.
So the government process engineering perhaps focuses on the processes of government, the governance aspect of it, and how we can change it in the long run.
Any popular people's participation is expected in this?
Yes, sir. People's participation is interested. For example, the recent Amma Sasa program that was introduced by government of Odisha, that can be a part of government process engineering.
Odisha is a multilingual state. Do you agree with?
Multilingual state. Yes, sir. There are dialects of Odia and tribal languages.
Can you suggest some measures to address the linguistic divide in the state with the help of AI or any other? How to address the linguistic divide in the state?
Sir, if we look at the language span of Odisha, we can see that basically there is Kotki Odia, Sambalpuri Odia. These are dialects that exist, and also there are tribal languages, the Kui language and those. So if we have to integrate all of that and have to reduce the divide, we can first of all standardize the script for the tribal languages. We can use AI translation so that the language barrier can further be reduced.
Any recent initiative by Government of India in this regard?
Sir, I am aware of the Bhasini program, which is Bhasini.
That is Parliament.
No, Bhasini is not for Parliament. Bhasini is that AI translation program.
Okay.
That has
What
been.
about Addi-Bani?
Sir?
Addi-Bani?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of that.
Is it any language of Odisha has come under it?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of it.
Okay. What is the impact of Ammo Odisha on administration? What do you expect?
So the Ammo Odisha initiative that has recently been announced, it focuses more on public and people participation and getting their feedback. So when the policy formulation will be done, these feedback can be used to further address the gaps in
How
policy.
many departments have been added under this?
Sir, as of now, I am not aware of it, but I believe all the 40 departments perhaps are added under that.
Okay. What is social audit? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by social audit?
Sir, social auditing, it is under Article 243A. It has been provision for social audit. So when it comes to process, K. But when it comes to exact process of what is social audit, it is people are made responsible to see the functioning, impact and outcome of all the programs that are implemented in those areas.
Okay. How will it impact the administration?
Sir, one major example that I can cite is earlier there has been many irregularities in Manrega. So through social audits, it has been highlighted and it has come time and again into notice of the government to improve the irregularities.
Does the CAG play any role in this regard?
So CAG does the auditing, but it is not directly done any social audit. It has not done, but it has given some guidelines for social audit, and Meghalaya has used it.
Okay. Pratyush, there is talk about inclusive justice. Can you just explain it in a clear term? What do you mean by inclusive justice? And with some examples also.
So inclusive justice means justice for everyone. The rule of law, that in front of law everyone is equal. So when we look to tribal justice, when we look to the Muslim women who are suffering at the cost of religious superstitions. So this will be inclusive justice rather than just focusing on the mainstream justice.
Can you name some government programs relating to promoting inclusive justice in recent times?
Sir, one program would be PM Janman, which focuses on saturation of all the government scheme in PVTG areas. That will be on Dharti Aba Yojana. That will be also. There is also Banisri scheme. Banisri scheme focuses on the persons with disabilities, the Divyangjans. So it aims to provide them scholarships for education. So from executive aspect, this will be the inclusive justice for them.
Okay, what percentage of Odisha's population constitute tribals?
Sir, around 22% are the STs.
Okay, and what is the percentage of literacy in India?
Amongst them? Sir, I am aware that the ST women education rate is 46%.
Okay.
That's one factor I'm at, but the general literacy rate of ST I'm not aware of.
Okay, you are from a different background and you are from forestry background at that. But despite that, you have chosen civil service. What attracts you to civil service?
Sir, when I was reading about forestry in my undergraduation, so I came about the work of Sagarika Nath ma'am. She is an IPS officer. She has been transferred to recently NIA. So I got to read about her work through newspaper. Her works like Chota Cop program, Project Durga, and recently in 2024 she launched Project Sampar. So these are the initiatives that changed my mind about how policing has evolved from just managing law and order to become more progressive, how community policing is shaping goals and how administration can reach the poorest of the poor. So this is the reason I chose civil service and Odisha Police Service in preference as first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Pratyush ji, I am seeing that your academic career is bright, generally. You belongs to Kendriya Vidyalaya Paradip Port.
Yes, sir.
So, can you explain something about the Paradip Port, how it helps in the socio-economical and industrial development of India as a whole?
Sir, Paradip Port is one of the major ports in India and it is the gateway to Asian countries. So, major of the export, that is iron ore, aluminium, fertilizer for the Odisha is exported through Paradip, and also it is import for palm oil from Indonesia. So, it serves as the export and import center, but also at the same time it has served as key factor for industrialization in Jagatsinghpur. And as such, it contributes to the growth of India as export port-led growth from Paradip is there.
We can also mention PCPI, plastic park is there, Paradip.
Yes, sir, it has
seafood
some.
processing also very good. Yes,
Sir.
I think. Okay, very good. Then you are belongs to BJB college.
Yes, sir.
What is the full form?
So, BJP stands for Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyadhar Junior College.
Very good. Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyar. Why he famous so in Odisha?
So, he was the leader of 1817 Paika Rebellion, which is dubbed as India's first resistance movement against Britishers.
Okay, Dr. first Indian resistance movement. Recently, one thing happening from NCIT, the government excluded this portion and saying that in second volume he added this Paika rebellion. What is your, if I ask you, what is your suggestion? Is it good or it is bad for Odisha Asmita, if you can say?
Sir, if we look at the issue from the broader context, it is important to see that it has been included. The government is not denying it and it has been included in volume 2. So when it comes to Odia Asmita is also part of Indian sovereignty. So Indian sovereignty should also be respected. So it's not like that it has been denied its rightful respect. We are just including it in different volume and different chapter. So I believe that there is no harm in that.
Okay, okay, good, very good, Jabardast. Then you are doing BSc in forestry and diploma in forest management. Yes. If I think the time is the major concern of the world is climate change, and as a forest officer, you can do better in solving the problems like climate change. But besides, you are a gold medalist and huge knowledge. You are selecting Odisha Police Service as your first priority. As you explained to S.K. Rao sir about why you choose, I am from the example of Sagarika Nath, IPS, I am also here. We have invited once in our previous organization for speaking. Good, you are inspired by this. Okay, are you thinking by choosing Odisha Police Service is not harm to the those persons who can be who will take BSc in forestry and also diploma in forest management? If you are doing this, then you are blocking one candidate from choosing this subjects. Yes, your degree allow you to take BSc forestry, but you are now switching to public administration. Then are you think it is justice?
Sir, if I can answer questions point by point. First of all, sir, when I'm choosing public administration, sir, it is out of interest that I had developed, and it has only allowed me to widen my knowledge. I had knowledge about forestry, and during my preparation for civil service, I developed interest for welfare administration and understood about public administration. So I believe that when I will be coming to the government, I will bringing more knowledge to the table. I will be bringing ability to implement as well. And when it comes to blocking the seat, so there is dedicated forest service, Indian Forest Service, or be it Odisha Forest Service. So it is there. My fellow friends who have done graduation in forestry, they have both applied in civil services. They are also going in private sector, and they are in AC. So I believe that we are not competing for seats. We are shouldering responsibility in different ways to serve the nation.
Okay, good. Thank you. Then one question. What is the minimum unity of mapping forest in India?
Some minimum unit. Unit of administration is beat office.
Forest. If we are saying forest cover, tree cover.
Sir.
So what is the minimum unity? How will you measure this is forest, this is tree cover?
Sir, as per the definition, 1 hectare area that has at least 30% tree cover, it is considered as forest. 30% crown cover.
Canopy cover.
Canopy cover.
Density.
Yes, sir. So that is considered as forest.
Okay, good. According to Indian forest policy, so what is the minimum forest percentage of minimum forest required for a country for sustainable manage the homeostatic balance?
Sir, as per the 1988 forest policy, so the minimum standard is 33% coverage for plain area, 66% coverage for hilly area, and 33% in general for the entire geographic span.
Okay, very good. As per the latest Indian State of Forest report, what is the forest cover of India?
That is 25.70.
25.17.
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir, it has crossed 25%. Good. Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. Then another area I should ask a question. You are working with various NGOs.
Yes.
Can you cite some names?
Sir, recently I have been associated with an organization, V4U. V4U. It was established in 2010, and it is focusing on the activities supporting the Divyangjans, especially the blinds and people with low vision. And in there, my contribution is to write case study. I have been recording audiobooks for them, and also I have been contributing to the organization in management level as well.
Very good, very good. In India, we are a democratic country, and also our plan social based. We are majorly the 5-year plans we have maintained social based. So after 7 decades of independence, are you thinking is it essential for the NGOs to come forward for the socio-economic development in India?
Sir, the post 1991, the new economic philosophy that we had, it is based on new rights philosophy of the public administration. And the good governance aspect of that focuses that we have more private players, civil societies, NGOs, they should participate with the government in the fulfilling, so fulfilling the cherished goals of the democracy. Because if we just put everything on the government, it is not possible to achieve it, because it's a dual process. The citizens has to equally contribute and the citizenry organization has to equally contribute. Then only we can reach the Vikasit Bharat goal. So yes, contribution of NGOs are essential.
Very good, very good. So in a recent development now we are seeing that India-USA relation is going to deteriorating in the recent times, just recent times. Please explain its outcomes if we see India as a global power in the emerging trends.
Sir, if you look at the global order, few decades back it was bipolar. Only two leaders were there, the USSR and the US, and later it became Russia. But if we look at current time, the world has become multi-order. So it's not only USA and China, but India itself has risen as a global power, and it has tried to become a voice for the global south. So with that respect, it has taken few policy stands and strategic autonomic decisions. For example, engaging at multiple organization level, be it BRICS, be it SEO, be it Quad. So it's there so that we can also emerge as a global power. So relation with USA has deteriorated on trade front slightly, I agree, but I believe we have long-standing relation with them, be it a defense point of view, COMCASA or BECA. We have a civil nuclear deal. We are also partnership with ISET in them for critical minerals. We have Indian diaspora working there. So I believe that it will be stabilized, and over the time we will emerge as a global power while keeping the friendship with USA.
Okay, very good. Last question. I think your district is Cuttack. Your district?
Jagatsinghpur, sir.
Jagatsinghpur. Say something importance of Jagatsinghpur.
Sir, Jagatsinghpur is one of the coastal districts. So if we have to enlist importance, we can say that it is also called as the rice bowl and the sugar bowl. It has the second highest literacy rate. When it comes to the culture of Odisha and Odia Asmita, Odia Mahabharat was written by Sarala Das. Also, it houses important temple like Jhankada Sarla and Gorekhnath temple. And also there is Siyali beach, which is also called as Bela Bhumi, and most importantly there is Paradip port. These are the major contribution of Jagatsinghpur in economic, social and cultural.
Okay, good, very good, बहुत बढ़िया. और एक क्वेश्चन है, सिर्फ आप अभी इंटरव्यू देने आ रहे थे, बीच में क्या हुआ, एक थोड़ा एक्सीडेंट हुआ, आपका नहीं, दूसरा पर्सन का, एक लेडी से, उसका साथ एक छोटा बेबी भी है, तो आपको नज़र में वो आया, आप इंटरव्यू देने के लिए आ रहे थे, तो आप क्या करें? मान लो कि वो रियल इंटरव्यू है, मॉक इंटरव्यू नहीं.
Sir, if I am on the way and I see an accident involving a lady and a baby, sir, it is my primary moral responsibility that I respond to it. But also it is the scheme of government, Rahavir, it is there so that I need not worry about any other issue and I can focus on helping her without worrying about the legal issue. So my primary responsibility would be to take her side of the road and provide a first aid if it is there, and immediately inform the police. There are vans always moving. The PCR vans are nearby only, within 1 or 2 minutes, and highway they can reach out to you. There is also NHIA patrol. If it is highway, then NHIA patrol is also there. So it is my primary responsibility that I inform them as well, and accordingly the steps can be taken, and then only I will come to interview.
And just 60-70% you can look, other 30% you should, I mean total board you should cover it. You didn't say about that agroforestry is meant both for agriculture and tree bearing. But the very objective of the government is to arrest migration. Again I repeat, to arrest or check the migrations. Because the people are not getting adequate number of days, as you rightly said about Manrega, this, that. But apart from that, here also, that the people could get it. Not even forest, agroforest, both. Third, you said that that's a forest, I mean, Chipko movement. You should speak first the name of Sundarlal Bahuguna. He is the right person. You as a forest man, your first should be there. Then you come any other whatever you say. Because he started that kind of euphoria amongst the people to protect and save the forest, deforestation. And regarding I found during, by telling about what the flow you are saying at times, it is, more, it should concentrate right on the questions also. At times also, what you wanted to justify, it's good, no doubt in that. But try to more concentrate on the, to pinpoint the answer more particularly, because that will convince the board perfectly.
Sure, sir.
And regarding other aspects, whatever you have done and your answers to the point, it is, was very good. Your it is phonetics and whatever vocabularies are very good. You can do that. But kindly go through all the schemes of the government, both Government of Odisha and Government of Odisha, India, because they will ask everything on you. And we have not asked you about the gender, the violence against women, these, that, and this Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, that's organic farming, and we are more concentrating on that, government, and rooftop farming, not to spoil this household domestics, those are consumable, can be kept somewhere at the top in some buckets to make it more kind of organic manures, to put it in that. So likewise it is coming up day by day, and that's the industry that's for Atmanirbhar. Those are very, very good, because it's, what is that? Semiconductor, the chips and everything for that. You can go more and more, and that will be enough. And rest are fine. Thank you. We, wish you all the best.
Wish you all the best. Another thing, sir, 1 minute. Sir, another thing, you stopped working in 2022.
Yes.
And what have you been doing since then?
So after that, I'm solely focusing on preparation.
Okay. Only you need, you needed to leave the job for preparation only.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, when I completed my...
And it has been since last 3 years.
Sir, I came in December 2022. Then I appeared for OPSC. My first attempt was last year. I reached till mains, and this is my second attempt. And I am appearing for interview this year.
Last year you qualified mains?
Reached till mains. I qualified prelims only.
Okay. Oh. But this year you qualified mains?
Yes.
Okay. You will come out successful, no doubt.
Ah.